Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. In the last episode we've been running around our ship and talked with our crew because we have new crew members and the old ones are always very talky. At least occasionally they are. So let's punch up the galaxy map and see where we go next. Alright, so technically I could go around and stuff, but I'm only gonna buy some fuel and a bunch of probes. And I'm a little surprised that I'm actually able to go around on my own free will. That's convenient. I think I'll at least do some scanning in this system. I'll not go around and scan in other systems, but in this system. Bergale, while not classically hothouse world like Venus, Bergale is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Tassale, its core contains many radioactive and other heavy elements. These increase the heat of the planets and drive volcanism. Bergale's crust is too rigid for plate tectonics to function, and the planet would go through cycles in which the pressure builds to a massive supervolcanic eruption. Those spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers and leave the caldera 100 kilometers across and spew enough molten material to repave entire continents. The last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from the volcanic hotspots suggests another will occur within the next 10 millennia. Oh, this is hot, apparently. And it's also rich, so let's do some scanning. I haven't done that in a while. And technically I'm out of iridium, so yeah, let's do some minor scanning at least. But only in the system. I don't want to leave the system entirely. I'm already surprised enough as it is, but good. Whoa, that's palladium, hello?
Launching probe.
I still do have lots of palladium, but anyways. That was a large peak. Huh. Only large palladium peak.
Launching probe.
I'm not gonna start taking small deposits of iridium, even though I need iridium. What the frack? What the holy frack was that? Where was that? Here? Oh, that was something. Here's a large deposit of iridium at least.
Probe launched.
I'll take that. And there was a really large deposit of many materials at the same time. Hello.
Probe launched.
All your minerals are belong to us, so
Launching probe.
I know this sentence is wrong, but it's an internet meme. Live with it. So
Launching probe.
alright, here's more iridium. No, I don't need more palladium, thanks. This one maybe, but only the one spike, not more.
Probe away.
So, something else? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Ponulus, a very typically Venusian hothouse, Ponulus seems almost tame compared to the violent volcanic outbursts of the inner world Bergale. In contrast, Ponulus is nearly inert, with no active volcanoes or plate tectonics. The most dramatic event in the last million years was the founding of a Sari Aristat research platform Aviusic in 2092, which fell after being holed by an improbably unlucky meteor. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crushed wreck of the platform lies on a Curacite plain in the southern hemisphere. So many names that I don't know how to pronounce because it's original names. Use lots of palladium again. Didn't I just say I won't take any more palladium? I lied! Ah, what the fucking holy shit!
Probe launched.
Oh god, that was some serious amount of palladium there.
Probe launched.
And platinum here. Yeah. There's always not wanting to take something, and then there's really extreme deposits that make you think, maybe if I research everything, I may even use everything, but it's unlikely. So... Alright, that's iridium. It's one of the few things that I still need, apparently. So, is there more? I think I've been... Whoop. No. Well, I also take the platinum.
Launching probe.
Because platinum and there was some iridium here, right?
Probe launched.
Right. Great. That was good. Not many probes lost, but many stuff found. Misa likes. So... Nexel. Nexel is an ammonia methane ice giant. Several smaller energy corporations shut out of a big market in the fire gateway system are attempting to develop a local helium-free fuel mining infrastructure to service helium. The leading investor is the human corporation Outflow Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra-legal pressure the H3 cartels and fire system can bring to bear, from simple price undercuts to bureaucratic obstructions, like denied permits or constant health and safety inspections. Yeah. I think it's a gas giant, so it only has moderate scanner results, so I'll not stay here and scan actually, because... well, I don't need stuff that much that I have to scan moderate planets. Thale. Thale is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back only a few million years. There are thought to be shattered remains of a comet. Interesting. I guess it's also only moderate, because it's a gas giant, right? Right, so I scanned the system. I really thought that I wouldn't be able to actually fly around freely, but I was wrong. So I'm gonna do something different instead. I'm gonna go to Tuchanka, which was my backup plan in the beginning, but I didn't think I'd actually be able to do it. So we're going to Tuchanka to do some more loyalty missions for Grunts and Mordins. That could be useful. Could be very useful actually. So let's go to Tuchanka, or maybe I'll do some more scanning before. Yeah, come on, let's do some more scanning. Ruam. The small of Aralak's hydrogen-helium gas giant maintains a small helium-3 recovery infrastructure, although the depth of Ruam's gravity well makes it inefficient to export. Visitors to the Aralak system often top off the fuel tanks at Ruam station. The Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission maintains a token garrison to monitor any potential sale of fuel to known subversives and terrorists. Interesting. If you're a known terrorist, you're not allowed to buy helium-free. That's reasonable, I guess. So, Kanin. One of Kanin's hemisphere contains an impact crater 700 kilometers in diameter. Dubbed the Rekhat Basin, it was mined for light metals in the interbellum between the Ragnar War and the Krogan rebellions. Any obvious resource concentration has long been since stripped. So it also is only moderate? Okay. But the text already said that it was probably stripped, so here's another small planet here. Durak! Oh, Durak is a card game, I know. No, Durak is a small heat-blasted rock lost in the blinding glare of a star Aralak. It occasionally traps a trace atmosphere of gases blown in on Aralak's powerful solar wind, which inevitably blows the gases back out again. The planetoid has few valuable loads of heavy metals, which were sporadically mined by the Krogan at the height of their power. In the 1,000 years of the rebellions, the 5 clans working the planetoid fell to fighting over particularly rich deposits of iridium. All 5 clan rulers agreed to a crush, a meeting at a neutral location, to negotiate a truce. Unfortunately, all 5 arrived planning to betray their fellows. While the leaders and their seconds met, all the bases were destroyed by simultaneous hypervelocity cannon strikes. Nice! I love Krogans. Left with only the food, water, and air in their hand suits and no way to call for rescue, the warlords apparently fought each other to the death. The survivor of the 5 Durak clans on Tuchanka still argue about which clan's warlord was the last one standing. That's cute, but it has actually rich scanner results, so... And apparently it has large iridium deposits, so... Why not take a scan? Hello. Yeah, it's much, but it's not excessively much, but there was iridium. I'll take that. What?
Probe launched.
You can now afford the M622 Avalanche research project. Yeah, but I don't want to, so...
Probe launched.
Thanks for reminding me, but I don't need a big ass, have a weapon that freezes enemies, which don't have protections, because if enemies don't have protections, then I can just headshot them and they're dead, so... Why should I want to freeze them? It's so uncivilized. So... There's nothing more? Hello? Minerals! I know you there! I know you out there, there was something.
Probe away.
Shiny. Talking about such a crush meeting. Didn't Rex mention in Mass Effect 1 that he had a crush meeting with his own father, who was a different warlord than he was, and they were sort of having problems with each other, so they called for a crush meeting, and they also tried to betray each other, so apparently Krogans going to a crush meeting should be prepared to everything, basically, because history dictates that although it's supposed to be a neutral negotiation meeting, everything can happen when you deal with Krogan, so yeah. Kruban. Kruban is a tidally locked Venusian hothouse. Its surface is perpetually obscured by clouds of sulfur and carbon dioxide. The first group of Krogan brought into orbit by the Solarian uplift teams requested a trip to Kruban. Solarian at first thought the Krogan were confused about the nature of Kruban's environment. The planet is named for a Krogan mythological paradise in which honorable warriors feast on the internal organs of their enemies. Nice! In fact, Krogan astronomers had correctly deduced the nature of Kruban in the years before the global Holocaust, and 2 millennia since, Kruban had come to be thought as an ideal test of one's toughness. Every year, a few Krogan attempt to land on Kruban and exit their ship in an attempt to prove their Kroganhood. The planet's surface is littered with the crushed, corroded remains of their ships. Only one, Shaft Noda, is known to have returned from the surface alive, albeit with most of the bones crushed and all 4 of its lungs damaged by sulfurific gas. Noda recovered from his trial to the adulation of his people. Until he died in 1943, he could lie with any fertile female he wished. Yeah. Did I already mention I love Krogans? They're so cute, so extreme in everything they do. Yeah, this is palladium. I don't need palladium, thanks, but I'll take that iridium here.
Probe away.
No. In case you're wondering why I'm scanning for resources now, first I'm a little irritated that I'm able to do anything, and second, I guess Damakash will probably need some resources, so I'll give her the time for this episode to get some more resources for her research, because she was rather limited in her options. So yeah. Iridium?
Launching probe.
Yeah, I wasn't even 1,000, so... Maybe I shouldn't have sent that probe down, but... Oh well. Yeah, this is a little boring, but apparently there's no more minerals here, so I'll just leave. Right, there's still more. Okay, there's Tuchanka, but there's still one planet missing. It's that one, apparently. But it's a gas giant, so I guess I won't scan here. Vowel. Vowel is a hydrogen helium gas giant named for an ancient Krogan deity that stood watch for enemies of his pantheon. gas giants' moons are named after some of Vault's myriad eyes and ears. The only reason to visit the Vault system is scientific curiosity, which the Krogan lack. Surprise. Let's K moderate. Nope, I'm out. I'm out. Moderate is too moderate for me. I'm an extreme guy. So, but I buy some probes. And then we'll go to Tuchanka, the Krogan homeworld. I heard it's very nice there. Scoured by bombardment cryos, radioactive rubble, and choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak, a Reich clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. Tree analogues grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of the shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after a Krogan split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It's maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, which is based on orbiting battle station. CDEM advisory: visitors to Tuchanka land on their own risk. The CDEM will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. Travel advisory: the ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior, even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. Yeah, sounds like a planet that I'd do my next holidays on, so let's land there. Talking about Tuchanka, in the beginning we were informed by the elusive man that Bernard Rex has returned to Tuchanka, so I guess we'll go and have a talk with him. So this is a reason for me to bring Garrus along, and also Tully, though since I have missions for Grunt and Mordin, yeah, it's a little silly. I mean, Rex knows Tully, but I don't think they've talked too much. But I'd still like to find out, so let's take Tully along and Garrus just for the talk with Rex, who's supposed to be here. And I have 4 squad points left. Gee, okay, good. I can develop a tactical cloak this time. Yeah, I'd take assassination cloak. The damage bonus is nice. Okay, you don't have enough. You too. Good. Alright. Alright, hi.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepherd of the Normandy.
Oh, those two. We met them on Ilium and told them to pursue their love. Let's listen.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief a little. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you?
Alright, we already had that.
Beautiful. Far away from all
So this over-captain character down there was calling out for us, but I guess since the time is almost up, I'll just end this episode right here. In the next episode we'll continue to explore Tuchanka a little bit and hopefully find and talk to Erdnot Rex, who is still alive in our timeline of Mass Effect 1 events. So That'll be really fun, so tune in for the next time. Bye bye!